Hello again. Hey, it's Ken from Parkhill Auctions, and today I'm here to spend some time with you showing how to sell books on eBay. My wife Robin and I run a business called Parkhill Realty Group and Estate Services. As part of our business model, we have an auction gallery here in Fitchburg, and we've been selling for about 25 years. We specialize in estate liquidating. So the question is what do you do with all these books? Is selling books on eBay worth it? What are your best options for selling books? Should you use eBay? Should you use Amazon? For us, selling books is one of the categories that we sell, but it's not the only category we sell. Is it worth it? Well, for us it is. We have enough volume to be able to separate books that are worth taking the time to list and to sell versus some of them that really aren't. Where do you source your books from? There's a good question. Well, there's a ton of places that you can source books from. You can thrift, you can visit Salvation Army and Goodwill. That's one way. If you do that, you are going to be paying for your books. There's ways to get books that are very profitable that we'll do from time to time, which is get yourself hooked up with a charity and get books donated. Full disclosure, let people know that you are selling some of the books to help raise money for the charity, not just donate books. And then, you can contribute a financial donation to the charity to show support that way. And you can cherry pick, so to speak, some of the best books or best book bundles that you can sell for profit. And these may be books that the charity wouldn't typically sell anyways. Another way to source books is to just run these little ads in things like Facebook Marketplace or Facebook groups or your local town social media groups. Just advertising that you are looking for books, you'll buy books, you're looking for books to donate. Some towns have these drop centers where people will exchange things at the local transfer station in the landfill, where if you have a window that you don't need, you bring it there, you leave it in the barn, and maybe you take a box of books out. It's always worth checking at the transfer station too to see if people have donated or left books. Estate sales are a great way to find books. When you go into books, you can either just buy one or two that are on the floor or on the table at a yard sale, or you can just make them an offer for the whole thing and not even get too involved with titles, just buy the whole thing. I can tell you this, if you're buying books and you want to make money at it, one thing you absolutely can't do is pay a lot of money for books. Yes, maybe there might be that one antique book that, maybe a $60, $100, $200, $300, $500 book. Do you want to step up to plate with that? Well, sure, that's a different scenario. I'm talking about everyday, run-of-the-mill books, books that people are just looking to free up space. Those are the ones you want to pay short money for. And you can bundle them up into book bundles. That's something we haven't really talked about much so far, but a lot of the book sales that we do are selling book bundles. What's a book bundle? Let me show you. So in our inventory room, where we store all of our books, you'll see like this book bundle here. These are all Tom Clancy soft cover books. There's I don't know, 6 or 7 or 8 of them here, and list price is about $20, $25 on this. Those will sell. Here we have a book bundle of Joan Johnston. Those probably sell about $20. Fern Michaels, there's just 4 of them here. But if you try to sell these individual books for $4 or $5 a piece, they just don't sell. You're competing with some of the big companies that do volume. What we want to do is give our customers value by buying more books in one lot. Here's another bundle by Stuart Woods. Now, here we've combined both hardcover and softcover. Could we split this into 2 lots? Yeah, I think we could. We could bundle this into 2, but in this case, because the resale on Stuart Woods wasn't as high, we decided to put them in one big giant bundle. Here's a hardcover book bundle by James Patterson. There's a whole bunch of different random titles. Something like that we might list up for maybe $35. Here's 7 Steve Berry hardcovers. We're bundling those together. Buy those and we'll throw in this soft cover for nothing. I'm not even including this in the listing. they're just going to get a surprise in the box when they get all the rest of them. All of the books that we sell singularly, we all have them filed by the system that we use. Once the books sell and once the shelves empty out, at some point we just sort of consolidate them all down, and we just have a continuous numbering system. Here's a book bundle of some older books. These are all soft cover, random titles, but they're all sort of military based or military stories. PT 109, Enemy Within. We don't ask much for these, maybe $20. Condition is, you know, good to fair, I would say. You always want to make sure that when you're grading or giving a condition on your book bundle, that you always go by whatever the book that is in the worst condition. Go with that, because I guarantee that if you put they're all in good condition, someone's going to complain and you're going to end up with a return or a refund. So one of the things you've got to ask yourself when you're listing books is, what's the sell-through? How long am I going to sit on this? Does this make sense to sell this as a bundle? Does it make sense to sell it by itself? For us, the cutoff is probably somewhere between $15 to $20. If the book is going to sell for more than, say, $15, more than $20, it's strong enough to go by itself. My favorite platform for listing books is eBay, but we've also used Amazon. We've done FBA, and that's content for another video. So we'll chat about that another time. Something else I want to touch on is if you use one of the multi-platform listing apps. I think the one we're using, was it called List Perfectly, I think. Anyways, what it'll let you do is it'll let you post your book or your item or whatever you're selling on eBay. It'll also let you cross-post it. You can cross-post it to Mercari and to Facebook Marketplace, and that's a really good tool, especially for items that are going to be in your inventory for a long time. What's the danger? Well, the danger is that there's some glitches where situations where you'll sell the item, in this case a book, you'll sell the book on Facebook Marketplace, and you don't get over to market in eBay and the other platforms that you use as sold, and you end up selling it twice. Now, this really beats the crap out of your score on all the platforms, because whenever you have to cancel because of non-performance on your end, it goes as a bad mark. So you got to be really, really careful with that. What's my favorite way to source books? My favorite way is for someone to call and to say, hey, I saw your ad and I'm moving and I've got all these boxes of books and I don't know what I have, but I just want them to go to a good home. If you can reuse them or sell them or we don't care. If you can give us something for them, that'd be great. I really appreciate it. And I go out to the house, I take a look, and there's a few books that I like and a few books that aren't worth much and this and that, but I end up filling up my van with 15 boxes of random books for $20 or $50 even, if they're good titles, or if I know I have a lot of books that are themed. Like you can bundle, they don't have to be by the same author, so you might want to bundle together like 10 books, how to cook in a crock pot, where they're cookbooks but they're a little bit more specific. Those tend to sell a little bit better. Sometimes in your garage sale hunts and your yard sale finds, you can come across a book like we did recently, Julia Child's The Art of French Cooking. And a good clean copy, first edition, I think it's 1961, will bring you $200, $300, $400. In fact, some of them are signed, and if you find a signed one, that could bring you double that. So what's the secret? Well, if your mission is to either have a really profitable side hustle or even make a full-time living, books can be a category or a niche that will help get you there. There's a whole bunch of resources that you can use that'll help you determine whether a single book or a book bundle is worth listing and selling on eBay. Check your completed eBay sales. If you go under your drop-down menu and you look under advanced settings, you can find one that says completed sales. Check your completed sales. See how many of that book have sold. See what the prices were, what they were selling for, and priced accordingly. FBA Scan is a tool that Amazon and Amazon sellers use to determine sell-through and how popular an item is and help you determine value. You can also use an app called TerraPeak. TerraPeak will help you determine value, help you determine sell-through, and also help you figure out whether it's worth it. So it's been our intention to sort of unpack this YouTube channel out of mothballs and start to post weekly on informational videos such as this to help our customers, our clients, and our YouTube viewers with an educational approach to the resale business. My wife and I, Robin, have been running the Parkhill Auction Gallery and Estate Services for over 25 years. If there's anything at all that we can do to help you with your family's estate or even help you with getting your business off the ground, please give us a call. The telephone number is down below in the comments, and you can reach our website through the URL that's listed below. If you have found value in some of the things that I've told you, please consider subscribing to the channel.